In this quick video, I want to talk about guaranteed issue rights for Medigap or Medicare Supplement Plans. My name is Jamie from MeetJamie.com. I'm an independent insurance broker. I help people all over the country understand the Medicare program and find the coverage that fits their needs. I had someone leave a comment here on my YouTube channel. I responded to the comment and then I thought, this would make a really good video. So one of the trends that I'm seeing with my YouTube channel is that there are people who are looking into maybe going from a Medicare Advantage plan back onto original Medicare with the option of adding a Medicare Supplement plan. One of the problems that comes up with that, obviously, is if you have developed some sort of health issue, the Medicare Supplement Plan can require you, if you're outside of your open enrollment period, to go through medical underwriting. What that means is your Medicare Supplement open enrollment period is usually 6 months starting the month of your 65th birthday. So if it's down the road and you want to go back on original Medicare and add a Medicare Supplement plan, you would have to go through medical underwriting. So if you have health issues, they can reject you. Someone asked, is there exceptions to that where even if you had pre-existing conditions, you could still potentially get into a Medicare supplement? So on Medicare.gov, I've just pulled up this page. It's on supplemental insurance. It's about buying a Medigap plan and when you might have what they call guaranteed issue rights or Medigap protections. So Medigap protections, rights you have in certain situations when insurance companies are required by law to sell or offer you a Medigap policy. In these situations, an insurance company can't deny you a Medigap policy or place conditions on a Medigap policy like exclusions for pre-existing conditions and can't charge you more than a Medigap policy because of a past or present health problem. So when you're thinking about these guaranteed issue rights, the first thing I would say is it's important to realize that not everyone has what's called guaranteed issue rights. This is why the Medigap open enrollment period when you're first eligible at 65 is so important. Because unless there are certain situations, which I'm going to show you right here from Medicare's website, that are triggered, then most likely, if you've developed health issues, then you wouldn't qualify for a Medicare supplement plan. So let's look at some of the examples they give here. So it says you have guaranteed issue rights, which means an insurance company can't refuse to sell you a Medigap policy in these situations. So here's the first one. You are in a Medicare Advantage plan and your plan is leaving Medicare or stops giving care in your area, or you move out of the plan's service area. So where I'm at right now, which is Minnesota, in 2018, there was about 60,000 Minnesotans who lost their Medicare cost plan, which is similar to a Medicare Advantage plan. They lost that plan because of changes in the Medicare program. That triggered for them a guaranteed issue right into a Medicare supplement plan. So that's what it's speaking about here. Your plan is leaving Medicare or stops giving care in your area. And then this third option is you move out of the plan's service area. So let's say you live in a county and you have a Medicare Advantage plan and you move to a different service area where that particular Medicare Advantage plan is offered. Then you could end up triggering a guaranteed issue right. Another example is you have original Medicare and an employer group health plan, including retiree or COBRA coverage or union coverage that pays after Medicare pays, and that plan is ending. Again, one of the things we see as agents is a plan goes away. That's one of the things that triggers it, and you didn't have any control over that, and that's another example. You have original Medicare and a Medicare Select policy. you move out of the Medicare Select Policies service area. That would trigger a guaranteed issue acceptance. You joined a Medicare Advantage plan or program of all-inclusive care for the elderly, PACE, when you were first eligible for Medicare Part A at 65, and within the first year of joining, you decide you want to switch to original Medicare. That's known as a trial right. Another one is you dropped a Medigap policy to join a Medicare Advantage plan or to switch to a Medicare Select policy for the first time. You've been in the plan less than a year and you want to switch back. That again is what's known as a trial right period. Another example is your Medigap insurance company. Let's say you already have a Medicare supplement plan. It goes bankrupt and you lose your coverage, or your Medigap policy coverage otherwise ends through no fault of your own. And then this last one is you leave a Medicare Advantage plan or drop a Medigap policy because the company hasn't followed the rules or it misled you. So then it just gives you this little, in the blue here, there may be times when more than one of these situations above applies to you. When this happens, you can choose the guaranteed issue right that gives you the best choice. So then it goes on to say, can I buy a Medigap policy if I lose my health coverage? You may have a guaranteed issue right to buy a Medigap policy. Make sure you keep these items: a copy of any letters, notices, emails, and or claim denials that have your name on them as proof of your coverage being terminated, the postmarked envelope these papers came in as proof of when it was mailed. You may want to send a copy of some or all of these paper with your Medicare application to prove that you have guaranteed issue rights. If you have a Medicare Advantage plan but you are planning to return to original Medicare, you can apply for a Medigap policy before your coverage ends. The Medigap insurer can sell it to you as long as you're leaving the plan. Ask the new policy to take effect no later than when your Medicare Advantage enrollment ends, so you'll have continuous coverage. So I'll put a link in the description of this video to this actual page if you want to research it and do a little bit more digging into this topic. But again, in certain situations, there can be what's called a guaranteed issue right triggered, where you could get into a Medicare supplement plan even if your health condition has changed. If you like videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel, hitting the like button. Always love to hear from people where they're watching from and the thoughts that they have about what I share, so feel free to leave me a comment. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, 800-974-0552, or you can visit my website at meetjamie.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.